And welcome back to another video. New images are popping up on Twitter, so I figured Honkai dropped another video. And so I'm going to be reacting to Phainon's trailer, Coronal Radiance, before Twitter spoils me. Let's go! What's that number? Is that the cycle count? Was it Hyacinth trying to save someone? What? Wait, this is... Whoa, hold on. So these cycles aren't actually exactly how Anaxa described it. Who is the Flame Reaver? Yeah, this is definitely not what happened. So, are the cycles just like different ways the Chrysos heirs went through the flame chase? And not actually Chrysos heirs become demigods, and demigods become the titans in the next cycle. That's how Anaxa described it, but it's not actually that, is it? Phainon dies in one of them, at least. Whoa, what the frick? Dark Tide stuff starting to go. Okay. Yep, fighting against fate itself. So does that mean, like in that other one, Fables About the Stars Part 2? That is a very nice contrast. Increased cycle count? Okay. That was dark. Which one was this? Oh, no, actually. Yeah. Okay. So, I'm assuming this is a cycle count, but this all, this isn't how, like, at least our cycle went down with the Trailblazer here. So, Anaxa's idea of the cycles was that, the Chrysos heirs who ascend to be demigods become the titans of the next cycle when Era Nova arrives. Right? Okay. That's still cyclical, but that seems to be not the case. It just seems to be all the Chrysos heirs that we know. Aglaia, Phainon, did I see Tribune here? I don't know. Castris, Hyacinth, Maide, Anaxa. I don't think we saw Hycelins or Ceridra in here either. Or, was it potentially Terravox is supposed to be the demigod of Earth, of Stone or something. But yeah, it seems that the way the cycles actually happen is, it just puts those characters in the simulation or whatever it really is, over and over, the same characters. And somehow this is to have Phainon become like a Lord Ravager or something, based on Fables About the Stars Part 2. I don't think I saw Lygus in this one at all. Yeah. Hyacin's trying to heal someone. Okay, yeah, and I guess, yeah, the prophecies are gonna be different as well. Maybe this cycle in particular didn't have those sorts of prophecies that would spell out their demise. Because it just seems that most of them basically just died in standard combat here. Casterus. So Casterus does manage to save someone by sacrificing herself in this one. Even though she has the touch of death. Well, presumably she still has it in this, because that's like her character. I don't know. And she just wants to be, yeah, she just wants to be a normal person. What do you mean by that's not a wish? What does that mean? We still don't know who the Flamebringer is. Also, I know his eyes had that sort of sun design, but it started glowing here. This is a very nice render. Oh, it also shows all the elements. Okay, yeah. Physical. I don't know what this means. Maybe it's different in the English one. I can't read this. I'll just have to see. So is this... Frick, what's her name? Siren speaking? I don't... Oh, there is trivia. Okay. Just casually paused on the scene. Is this Siren speaking? May this world never again need a deliverer? Is Siren aware of the cyclical nature, like this, how it just seems to be simulating the Chrysos heirs over and over? Or is this what she said in in this cycle, in the context of this cycle? And then here is another cycle, I guess. And then that begs the question, how long is an actual cycle? When one cycle ends, does it just restart at like some, like right here, for example, where it just has, it starts them from here, and then it has the sort of history backfilled in, so that it seems like they've been living, but I mean, I guess, all things considered, that's not super important. I don't know. Unless Phainon is kind of special in how these cycles go. I mean, he is, obviously. Based on Fables About the Stars Part 2. So this, I assume, is another cycle, right? Maybe this is another one. Back to the previous one. Wait, whoa, hold on. Are these casters in Polixia? There was a friggin'... Oh, there was a light cone. I think it's an upcoming Battle Pass light cone. It shows casters in Polixia as children. Okay, never mind. It doesn't actually show them as, like, young children. Maybe young adults. Huh, but still. What if in one cycle, this was caster Simplexia, although they are touching like each other, so that doesn't really make sense with how their touch kills, but I don't know. Maybe things could be different in this cycle. Yeah, was Cypher in any of these at all? I didn't see Cypher in any of these. Did I miss her? Yeah, that looks like Dark Tide stuff, which probably has something to do with Iron Tomb. This specific shot was in Fables and Stars Part 2, I think. Oh, there was an Axa right there somewhere. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, so he's fighting against Fate here. I hope that means that, like, you know, that also means when the whole thing is like actually revealed, how Lygus and whatever Lord Ravagers have been manipulating the whole thing, or well, I guess more Iron Tomb specifically, not all of the Lord Ravagers. That means Phainon, even though he is destruction, he will, I guess, like rebel against them, sort of in the way Akron, even though she is an emanator of nihility. Well, Akron does kind of like. Does she actually want to kill Ix? I don't remember. I feel like I saw something about that. Yeah, let's continue. Yeah, he killed the Flame Reaver here. He's back to his normal form, unless this is just another cycle. And then this is back to that contrast. This is ID's Alicia, right? I don't know. And then this cycle count. Maybe, so... What is that? That's 3.3 million. And then I assume this is... This one incrementing right here is when us, the Trailblazers, came along. But then I'm kind of wondering, how... Like, if they don't know anything about the previous cycles, how exactly does one cycle affect the next and the next? That's got to be revealed to us somehow eventually, right? Let's check the English version. Just see if the text for sound, yeah, is a little different. This one. Oh, it's literally Phainon, Prisoner of Flames. That is kind of how Lygus described him, right? Or you have snatched the Star Flame or something like that. Feels about the stars. Why does it split in half though? Like Phainon? I don't know. Okay, but I think that's pretty much all I can think of about this. So I think that'll be it for this video. If you enjoyed this and or my other content, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. If you've got extra theories, addendums to what I've said, corrections, consider dropping down in the comments below as well. Thanks again. See you next time. Bye bye.